All right, so it's gonna be a two-piecer. These are both Japanese related. I went to H Mart, which is mostly focused on Chinese, but it covers all the Asian cultures, having a lot of ingredients that are very familiar to them. So whenever they're visiting or have family or looking for something, that's usually where they go. So it's been doing well. Very beautiful market, very clean. So there are some beers they have there that you can't find at other ones. So the ones I found was Orion. Most people are used to like Sapporo and Kirin, which is the most common Japanese one, I believe. Yeah, and not bad, great. They praise their rice, so that's why I grabbed this one. It's a different style. It is a sake. It's supposed to be more traditional. Bunraku. I use Yamahai Nishiki, if I remember right. It's a type of short grain rice, so it's specifically that rice. 100% still a local, beautiful yeast. Best served chilled. There are also some that are just served hot. They're both very beautiful. So let's just go with it. So we'll start with a beautiful little shot. Wake up those taste buds. This was a little $10 bottle. It can go up to 15. No matter what, when they translate, they're all considered wine based. It's really not called liquor. I can't get this up. And so whenever they're asking for it in another language, it's usually wine. So even in English, they'll usually refer to it as wine. There we go. It's very distinct. This one's a little more sweet. Some are very more clean, savory. Definitely just remind you of the rice itself, but in liquid form. With the blue bottle, it looks like there's yellow tint. But once you pour it, it's really not that dark. It almost looks clear when you first get it, but yeah, definitely sweet, distinctly rice. There's just something about the rice itself and the yeast that just make a unique profile. It's not quite jasmine, but it's like floral, beautiful, like a little breeze with the trees swaying. A nice fruit, not quite citrus. I know the name of the fruit, I can't think of it right now. So like it looks like a little peach. It's a little tiny thing.
Kumquat?
No, it's not orange. It's not citrus.
Nectarine?
Kind of like a nectarine, but I know there's a smaller one. It looks like a little peach, but anyways, reminds me of that. Very beautiful. Ooh. Definitely a little more sweet notes in it, more fruit notes. Very beautiful itself. Not bad at all. 100% amazing. So like I was saying, they call them wines, but they can clearly go up to 20%. So be careful, pay attention to the ABV on them. They will sneak up on you. It will happen. So this is just a beautiful probably a more casual Magasokuni beer since 1957. Made in Okinawa, Japan. So they use rice in their beer, but they usually use very quality rice. So even their not so top shelf beers are really like amazing. We're familiar with rice in our beer, but it's usually like an ingredient to expand. They use them in lighter beers, but the rice we produce today is not the same as it was when we first started. So the one most common is Carolina Gold. Was actually made in America. It's actually a really good rice, but we don't even produce that anymore, last I checked. So we'd like to see a comeback on that. So this has a familiar yeasty beer malt smell with a slight rice grain, golden sun type deal going on. They're all pretty casual. This one, even though there's yeast in it, the bitterness is not super overwhelming. It's very pleasant. It's not super crisp, but it's almost on the citrusy side. Very mellow, but it has more flavor than your average, probably like lager in America, just a little more going on. But the beauty of it is the rice itself really makes it distinct and almost light cream, you know, in the body itself, and very enjoyable and a little more casual. Not so, hey, let's crush you some party, but it can be. So if you just want to try some things out and you're wondering, this would probably be one. If you see it, definitely Sapporo and Kirin are very distinct in themselves. There's a few other ones that are popular like in other countries, but they're made probably in Japan or China, Taiwan, but you will get the rice flavor, but you'll notice there's a slight difference in different regions because they each have rice that they prefer over the other ones. And then they have the first harvest, which I haven't seen that. It'd be kind of expensive, but I would love to see first harvest beer. So first pick of the rice grain each year. If you ever bought a bag of that, it is the most fragrant, perfumey rice you'll ever have at all. You can smell it across the whole room while you're steaming it. So amazing. So just interesting things. Hopefully this helps you. Want to check it out, see what's it about. learn a little bit about it, but so far not bad. Very easygoing, casual, and very good to like teach people a little something. And it's like a cool thing to talk about, and then you're just having fun, having a good time. So there you go. I'll drink to that. But until then, hopefully you try that out. If not, let's move on to the next one. But for now, be safe, drink safe, and I'll catch you later.